ahead. Come on.
Oh man.
What up, gangsters?
Oh my god. First of all.
So this is gonna be posted after my birthday. So I had a great birthday weekend. Thank you so much, Des,
Get out
for
of
the
here.
fun. I appreciate it. I never had something like this ever happen to me. And your girl,
Watch it be a flop. So welcome back to the KDK Productions. It's Desi the Dolphin, bitch.
Kimberly Alicia.
Cam and this bitch. You already know that. And welcome back to episode 16.
Oh my god. The
last episode before them bitches is
before we do our little reaction videos to when we started off in the trenches. So
Literally.
yeah, that drive.
that house.
That stench.
Yeah.
The blood. The list goes on. The
The
drugs.
drug.
It's the dogs drinking bleach water for me.
We hit 100.
Yeah.
I don't know if you were saying that.
We hit 101.
100. Oh yeah, one. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
We love all the support minus my nail. We love all the support.
That's
It really is. Guys, I got into a fight.
I got my nails done for the first time in 4 years.
Yes.
Yo, thanks, Margie. Get my hair done tomorrow. So
Yes.
so do I.
this retwist,
So do I.
I'm about to go hard. And for all those who already see me at this party next week, y'all didn't see me.
Y'all not gonna see me, but y'all get that I'll be there, so.
You got to dice the decisions.
Sound happy.
We've got 6. Oh. We've got 6 main questions y'all know the deal, and then we got a bonus question.
Bonies.
Just so everyone knows, for the bonus question is the most general question you can think of.
Yeah.
Or general answer. It doesn't have to be a certain answer to that question.
Throwing it.
Oh,
I don't feel like
trash.
picking it
It's
up.
like,
I feel like picking it up.
question number 3. It's Tessa's question. When has your life held the most meaning? Everybody answer together. Never. It's like,
Like mine was when my sister was born.
Oh, that is so cute. Oh my god, that is so fucking cute. I remember. Oh, stop. She was so small.
I never saw her that small. She always shows me videos of her acting
She
like
was
a
so-
badass in Pampers.
She's always been bad, bro. She's always been bad, but she's so cute.
When Riri was born?
Yes, because
It's beautiful.
That really is.
is it?
Yes.
That shit is so
Everyone knew
cute.
she needed a mom.
Yeah. Stable one at that.
Yeah, I've always wanted an older sister growing up. I always wanted a fucking younger brother.
Yeah.
You know, I've always wanted an older sister for guidance and stuff like that. Thank God.
Oh, then you're gonna
thank
cry at what I'm
God,
about to say.
thank God I turned out the right way.
Yeah.
But I know that, especially that I'm healing like early, so that I don't continue the cycle. When she was born, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be what I didn't have.
Period.
So not that me having something I brothers I have. It's,
No, you needed that girl.
I needed
Oh,
another
yeah,
girl.
you needed another
What
girl.
I need feminine energy.
No, yeah, I was just
No, seriously. Yo, I grew up with 3 brothers. It's not.
I was just about to say, I was just telling Dad, I was like, I don't think Kimmy would understand how sisters are since she doesn't have one. I was like, yo, I didn't realize that you had
3. I don't know. Yeah, I technically don't know what it is to have a sister. 'Cause
No, yeah.
my cousin Samara, she's what, 9.5 years younger than me. So
Do you
and she
wish you
didn't
had a
live with me.
sister?
If I had a sister,
Or had that experience?
yeah, because I feel like we would raise hell.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I don't think there would be competition.
Oh, yeah, definitely not.
But yeah, raising hell together, absolutely.
Yeah, it was just so cute. Like, let me do your makeup.
Yeah.
They hated it, but okay.
Yeah. I got hair to practice on. I always wanted a Barbie doll. I asked my mom to have another kid so it would be a girl so I could practice on her head, like shit like that.
I wanted a baby brother so bad. I ended up
Really?
manifesting one.
Oh, Chance.
Mm-hmm.
Is that his name? Okay.
My baby. His crackhead ass mother stole him. Raised my baby for like a year. I was like, this my brother? Yes, he's blood.
Yes.
They be like, why is he white? Because he's 9 months. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They really didn't think that it was my cousin's kid until they did a DNA test because he didn't have any melanin. But it's like you could tell by his features.
Yeah.
He got a nose, lips, ears, hair. I'm looking at him like, this is a black child. Do y'all not see the blackness in this child the way I'm seeing it? But then you have to realize, y'all, only other black people can point out other black people who are not black. It's crazy. Yeah, it's so crazy. I was like, y'all, are y'all serious?
Literally.
He got his dad's entire face, and y'all trying to tell me, a crackhead is trying to tell me, this is not behind that. When has your life held meaning, Kimmy? The most meaning?
I think it started January of 2021 because I ended up helping a lot of people that I didn't realize I was helping.
January 2021.
Yeah, that was and crazy part is that was in the middle of like the hardest part of my life. The hardest like hit me.
That's when we're using the trap house as a distraction.
Yes, when I was in the city every single night. Didn't matter if we was partying, didn't matter if I was sleeping over. You know I don't sleep over at that house. Like I was in that hole every day. That was like smack in the middle of all my bullshit that was going on, that had been going on since March of the year before. So I was meeting people that was it up even more. It just wasn't, But then we all of us in our feelings would sit down and talk, and then I had quite a few people tell me that I was helping them, and I didn't realize it because I was too stuck in like my own sadness. But that I think is what kept me going, because I still don't know how I'm alive, but that's another story. And recently with my brothers and my parents' divorce and helping my brother.
Not gonna lie, I don't think I can answer this question, y'all. I've seen this shit as meaningless this whole time. Like, why am I here? And it's just like, even after all the failed attempts and stuff like that, it's just like, God. Why am I here?
Oh my god.
Yes. But we get it wrong and we get it dirty because God, it's like, even after that, I still see no like point.
Which means there clearly has to be one. I have an idea as to what caused that, but do you want to talk about what caused that?
Abuse? Okay. I guess you could say in the moment, it holds the most meaning is when I'm like chilling with my family. And it's like a good day. Because we have like the best times when we're all like at the kitchen table and just chatting.
I miss that. Yeah,
we just be chatting. And since you know everybody in this house is basically on the spectrum, everything's more interesting and more fun. It actually makes sense. Like everything in this household, it makes sense to me. I guess that's when I guess those are the moments that I cherish the most.
Yeah. Most meaningful. Damn.
Dude.
What's something you'd love to experience for the first time again?
Y'all know what I'm about to say. Bad joke.
I was gonna say it too. I know exactly what she.
What about you, Dev?
Let me see.
I feel like this is one very obvious answer.
What?
Really? What?
I'm trying to think of a time where I was so happy that it felt euphoric.
I've had a lot of that.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't think that's a thing.
I had like 2 or 3 experiences, but I can't remember. So they must have been not that bright if I can't remember them. Cause damn, 2 things actually. The first time smoking, like the first time actually genuinely getting high, or I don't remember who I was with, but I'm pretty sure after we smoked, and it was like one of them days that it just really hit. And the music, I think it was that day at the podcast when Kimmy took me home and had to lace me. He had to lace me. He had to. Because why I hit it the next day and it didn't react like that?
Yeah. I was like, how long have you not smoked? 3 days? So what the fuck is going on? going.
The drive home was just so euphoric. Like, it was just like,
And we was talking about shit.
yeah, we really was. So it was a very good moment. I was like, and then the first time I actually like smoked, it was nice. And I was in my friend's room, and I always see the color purple, I guess. Like when I first started smoking, I always seen like a bright ass purple. And I was in her room, and I was spinning. I was just spinning like this. Right? But my hands was out, and Lana Del Rey was playing. I was just like, yo, why is this a whole vibe? My first time getting high. You know what I mean? So like the music obviously was hitting better. It felt like a trip, but I wasn't on a trip because obviously it wasn't psychedelics. But it was so nice, bro. Maybe that I want to experience again.
My solo. The last time I performed my solo on stage. What about you?
I don't want to say prom, but not even like prom itself was mid. But I'm saying like, I think after prom, I hung out with my. That part wasn't good. Not the Waffle House, but I didn't go home. It was one of those days where it was like, I think it rained the next day, and I had work. We all had work, but I think we slept in the car, and
damn.
It was raining, so it was a nice little vibe, like music, and we was sitting in the parking lot, but we were still late. Like, it was one of those days. The group that I had at the time wasn't a good group, I guess, with the other two people. It was just one of those, it was always up and down.
Yeah, I did not do prom. I didn't even know what senior week is, so I didn't do that.
I didn't know what that was either.
Didn't do no breaks.
That was senior week. I lost my shoe the first night I was there.
I don't even see.
It was a great night.
Bye. Just throw it her.
Uno.
Oh wow, we're just gonna do all my questions. Okay.
What is the best piece of advice you've heard so far?
I have a bunch of advice in my notes.
I honestly never got advice from adults that actually made. I mean,
sense?
No, not that it didn't make sense, but I could see where y'all was trying to get at from a young age. So it was just like, I definitely started forming my own opinions on a lot of things when people started asking me who was your role model, and I did not have one. Best piece of I never gotten like actual advice. I'm always giving advice to others.
That one.
Like, I don't think I ever got actual advice that I already didn't know that actually helped, because I'm always the one giving advice.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I can't answer this, y'all.
I think I've had
this one out.
I think I've had a few pieces of advice from my dad that I just can't remember right now that actually did make sense, that I've taken.
Absolutely, yeah.
But other than that, same shit. I be giving people advice.
Yeah.
But recently I heard something on TikTok that said, if one don't work, get another one. If that don't work, get another one. If that don't work, get two. I feel like that's a great piece.
5 things later. Could you delete that? I think the best piece of advice currently is coming from the autism community on TikTok. Cause it's like a lot of great advice that is like, I wish somebody had gave me before I had known, or to know to go around life. Cause it makes so much sense now, because it's like, again, like I was just explaining to Des, because we're on the spectrum, technically our brains are completely different, including Kimmy's, because you have ADHD, so your brain is wired completely different. I don't know, is that called
Neurodivergent?
Yeah, we're that, and y'all are normal. So it's just like, I'm glad I'm learning ways to go about things, because now I don't feel like, oh, it's just me, it's me. No, this is just who I am. And honestly, it's like, don't let others don't let them make you feel any way, or have you have to explain yourself because of the things you do. It's like, a lot of things I do is because of me being autistic, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't care to explain all that stuff to everybody. It's like, you should learn about people on the spectrum and stop being ableist, and learn about people's disabilities and things like that, so you can understand why we do the things we do. Because a lot of people just see it as rude and disrespectful. Whole time
I can't even tell.
I can't tell. I'm literally so confused. Like, what are you talking about? I'm just saying my truth right
You know what's recently getting me? People saying that I need to be medicated.
You can't be medicated for autism. Like, you can get medicated for the irritability, but that's about it. Like, this is stuff you have forever. This is not something that's curable. Then for the people who think it's curable, you're just ableist. It's nothing bad when people hear, oh, I'm so sorry. Why are you sorry? I'm glad I got this.
She said, oh, I'm so sorry.
Like, I'm very happy I have this because it makes sense. Stuff makes sense. I forgot what we was talking about. I'm not even gonna lie. A lot of people didn't know ADHD is on the spectrum. It's a spectrum, you know?
Those are words that have come out to me recently.
Really?
It makes me want to slap a bit.
But the thing about it is people forget that ADHD is intertwined with it as well. But it doesn't mean that it is. Like,
no, it's one specific person, and it's the and it's the
please, the narcissist.
Yeah.
Girl, they don't say anything.
But my problem is you don't understand about my brother having it and not me. Like,
that makes sense though.
But I thought we were over the sexism. Even my mom. Well, no, my mom said something about, I don't know, me being weird or wrong or whatever. I'm like, first of all, if you think we all got attention issues, why'd you get one child checked? One. What is wrong with you?
It's weird. Did he have it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Severely. His is just more hyperactive.
No, yeah.
And mine is more attention deficit. So, do you have a specific piece of advice? Oh hell!
I got a whole note. A whole note of all the advice.
Oh, the shared note.
Yeah. Every time I get a piece of advice that stick with me.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Period.
So I get it. I put it all in there. There's 2.
This is great.
Yes. There was one of them is on there. The one I just told you. Go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated.
That's such a good one.
And then
Bitch told me to move out my house.
the other one was
just in case, don't you cry over no spilled milk was the best piece of advice that I got.
Word.
Just in case, I'd be like,
She do be saying that shit.
I'd be like,
don't cry over spilled milk.
just in case, I'd be like, Des, cut all that out. Don't you cry over no spilled milk. Yes, yes, that is the best piece of advice that I got so much. Thank you. What's her name? Fuck, what's that girl name? Fuck, what the fuck is her name? Cherry Cake, something like that.
to never miss someone who volunteered to be in your life.
And so basically the point of that piece of advice was saying, if they up and they came in your life, there's no point.
That's their loss.
Got it. Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
Definitely giving my extra weight. All my friends, everybody who I know now literally introduced themselves to me. I don't think I have ever, like, all the friends that I have, like, I don't even know where y'all came from. I'm not even gonna lie.
Why you hit me home?
Shut up.
6.
What are some traits that your parents have that you hope you don't have or develop?
Jealousy and narcissism.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. See, the narcissism part, I'm very confused on. I'm very stuck in with my peoples because it's like, is it, or are y'all just assholes? Because my dad just he be admitting it too. He be like, the diagnosis, I have a disease. I just have to agitate people. He has to keep pushing their buttons.
That's what that is.
Okay. Yeah, narcissism. I'm like, okay.
That's what.
Wow.
Because he has so much fun, like, he'd be like, okay, if he sees that I'm irritated or something, he knows that if he says something dumb, I'm just gonna go off. And he thinks that shit funny. But it be at the worst moments, I'm like...
And a serious victim complex. I'm really sitting here thinking about it. I'm about to start listening more.
Luckily, he does not have that. He
Good.
like he even literally after he does all that stuff, he comes and apologizes and all that stuff. But it's like, bro, stop doing it.
Yeah, just stop doing it.
He's like, it's a disease. I can't. I'm like, bro, stop talking to you. Get off my face. For my mom, so I guess I kind of already had that trait of like not really speaking up.
I was gonna touch on that.
So
I don't have that.
Because I definitely see that's my mom.
You know, I started that, and that's not me.
No, I peeped. I've been telling this. I was just telling this about her not speak. Like, you see that she's been. Well, if no,
I had to. It's gotten to a point where it's like, you are too calm. I said,
I mean, how anybody want? How do y'all want me to react? Because if I react, then I'm a bitch. But if I don't react, then I'm weird.
And I've come to the acceptance of me being a raging bitch. I don't give a but it's definitely with certain people in certain situations that I feel like are worth it or not. And I used to always think, well, yeah, say your piece, because it is going to be worth it because you'll get it off your chest. But I'm understanding why some people don't say shit to certain people. I get it now.
Yeah, because sometimes it just go through one ear and right out the other. Damn.
Everybody's is narcissism, but
very bad and jealousy. Yeah. Heavy.
Yeah, that's what we all have in common with our parents. But
not the jealousy part.
Not yours.
Oh yeah.
No.
They is not jealous. I couldn't do it. If it was jealous, I couldn't do it. I'm actually jealous of that. Okay, not my parents, but my sisters, because they're academically, oh my god, superstars.
With my father, it's the passiveness, as in because he lets a lot slide with my mom.
That part I don't want. Yes, okay. That's from my mom.
The passiveness, and it's like I understand because it's like no matter what, she's unpredictable, but at the same time, it's like
Why is it the only time that I'm seeing you actually stand up is if she talks about your mom?
That's the only time.
That's actually
literally the only time. This was about his mother. It's a mama's boy. But my mom, the anger, the explosiveness, unpredictability, what's it called? The aggression. I cannot.
I had to get over that aggression. Yeah, I had that. I definitely had that.
Yeah, I had that, but luckily, like I said, like in the last episode, from current events, the anger is definitely dropped. So that's why I was like, maybe I'm not BBD. Maybe I'm not BBD. Maybe I'm just throwing a lot of anger.
I still have anger. I think my next project, I don't want to say that, but like my next thing to work on is anger and confidence. That's my next thing. Because I still have a lot of anger inside me. I do not like expressing it because of having to hear other people's mouth. I don't feel like doing that. So
interesting.
And I was thinking about, speaking about parents, I was thinking about obviously my outcome from leaving them. Obviously, I still go there, but not even I don't go there really. But if I do, it's like from the path that I have, it's like obviously yes, being independent is good. And I was able to get out of different holes. Some people would have failed. Most people would have failed. I just wasn't one of them. I'm not saying I deserve that, but it's like I feel like I'm more powerful in different ways than I don't know how to say it.
Than you was back then.
That I could have thought I would have ended up to be like. I don't know. I'm not saying I deserved all that happened, but I do feel like when my mom did. It's like I don't know. I feel like I learned some lessons early that I would later in life. I feel like
you can definitely see. You know what happens? These are things I've been noticing in not just my family, but other people's families that are very significant in my life. You look at the parents. You see how they act, and you see different traits in each child, and you see it happen again through those children, but just all in different ways. So I can definitely see Naraya was not affected at all apparently, so
because she had a mom.
Just completely different.
I'm glad she no.
Look, even with just having a realization I am not the main character of my family. Like my brothers have lives. My brothers have lives. Even when I have that realization, I'm sitting when you first had that conversation with your parents are people. I was like, my brothers are people too. Not that I look down upon them or anything. It's just I was just
I literally looked at them as shadows. Yeah.
They're like background characters.
Basically, but then also I'm just sitting there like, yo, like I'm getting into my craft. So what are they getting into? Out of nowhere, Devontae has a whole stadium downstairs. I'm like,
As he should.
what are you doing? I was just making some music about. Come out with bangers on bangers. I'm like,
Yeah.
maybe I should be intrigued. And then you have David with the photography. Are you on from IG? Oh my God, you're gonna go on tour. And then I'm like, yo.
You said, are you on from IG? That gets me every time.
Every time.
Yo, I'm so happy that like they're coming up as well as I am in any form. Like, but Davon in his journey, Devontae in his journey, like, you know, I see everybody as people now.
I hadn't, especially my mom, I hadn't thought about them as decent human beings in a while because of all the bullshit. But then that's the only reason I even spoke to her. I spoke to her because I wanted a damn peach cobbler. And then when I actually went over there and looked at the pictures, I was like, maybe she's doing this out of survival mode. Maybe I should take it less personal. I'm taking it personal because I'm her kid. I'm not even gonna lie. But like, I'll ease up on my end of blocking everything out. Because now she could text me. She could, you know, I talk to her about small things, but I don't go over there.
Please go slow. Goodness. Oh my God, I wouldn't even be speaking to her. Like, I wouldn't, small things is not happening right now. You going over there was a big step.
I know.
Yeah, that was
I swear I don't feel like I tell people I don't care and they don't believe me. Like, I dead ass do not give a about.
You gonna give a
I
fuck
don't want
when
to
it's
see her
another
no more. Like,
huh? Wait,
I don't.
What are you getting at?
People are like, oh, you know, rekindling the relationship we had. All no, fuck that.
Oh, okay, that part. Okay, yeah.
And my dad's like, no, you're really gonna. No, I'm not. She's done enough. That's like me trying to tell him he for the longest time, I don't care about my dad. That's not my father. I'm like, yeah, because you saw him beat your mom, right? But first of all, if we're talking about something, he dead ass had schizophrenia and nobody knew. So that would be a reason to forgive.
Yeah.
But you can't even do that. So why the would I? Why can't I tell you? You can't hear. You told me
you're better than me because I be throwing shit in their face. Don't tell me nothing.
I can't do that. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't do that.
Because if you're my parent at this point, I'm gonna have to give you examples.
I'm a start.
Because if you're really not trying to see my side, okay. Remember back this. Oh,
when I went over.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Now you quiet.
But when I went over there, I think she caught on to she can't talk out the side of her neck because we barely talked the entire time because I wanted to, well, first of all, like I said, I went over there for that food, but I asked her basic questions about my brothers and that was it. I think she caught on because now I'm to the point where I don't throw people's face, but now I'm to the point that it's gonna get there.
Well, I want to call it throwing it in their face.
No, you know what I'm talking about.
I would just call it bringing up
okay
facts that I didn't bring up later on. That's how I'm gonna word it, because I don't throw shit in people's face. But for my parents, like, if I've been holding my tongue, I'm just gonna say the stuff that I've been holding my tongue on. It's not really throwing it in your face. It's just saying facts, because now you're being hypocritical. Make it make sense.
Yeah, because it's
they don't make it make sense, and I don't like that, because why isn't it making sense?
Because I'm the parent and you're the child.
That does not make sense. Every time my dad says that, I
So
say
then
that
go
does
to
not
hell.
make sense.
Like,
You're about to be grown. I'm about to be 20. Grown is 25.
and that's exactly why I cussed my mother out. And people are like, you cussed your, yes, and did. Y'all should hear the say. I don't care. My mom can put her hands on me and we will fight. That's another thing people won't do. I will fight her. I don't care. There was a scenario brought up and it was would you fight your mom? And my friend said, no, I wouldn't. And I said, yes, I would. And she was like, that's why you don't respect your parents. No, ma'am. That's not. It's because I'm grown now, and if you want to fight in the street, you can fight in the street.
Yo, people on TikTok, when they hear people will go no contact or spoke to their parent a certain type of way, they be like, this is why your parents beat you and kick you out. And da-da-da-da-da. My mom would have beat my ass. Bro.
I'm sure she would have.
Are we all now realizing that's not a flag?
Like, trauma? Like, no.
It's myself fighting my mom. I can't.
Me either.
Not gonna see you fighting her.
My father, yes, but my mother, no.
I don't think it would. Not gonna lie, I feel like now it wouldn't even get to that point. Like what?
Yeah,
what could you do? Back then, I probably think you would.
Back then, no. Back then.
Unpredictable. Why would you?
I never saw myself fighting my dad in my life, but it ended up happening. But
No, yeah.
it was protect my mom and shoot. My mom was in the wrong. That's what I'm saying. That's what my mom was dead in. Well, no, actually, they were both in the wrong.
Yeah, they was both.
They're both in the wrong, but she was so wrong. I don't know. In my mind, it was like one or the other, and then me and Damon both like like.
My parents know how my mental health is, anger-wise.
Oh, that's a maybe
so
mine do not.
That's why. That's probably why. Like even fighting my mom, like she knew how to deal with it. Cause again, I already had these outbursts. I already have like all this stuff is not new to them.
My parents don't care. I know they wouldn't care. I've been diagnosed so many times.
Not even just that. They don't know like they don't care about the depression shit. They just know how angry I can get.
No,
That's what
Why
they
is
know.
that always the case? Even when they see maybe you are, but you're just so like.
Yeah.
So then, help, like
Literally, that's why I be so frustrated. Cause like, bro, all these years,
you're not gonna help. Like really, you just gonna blame me?
yeah. If I were to, I mean, what are they gonna do? My dad does try, I guess. Yeah, he does try.
We got 5 and 4 left. Oh.
Okay, what personality traits in others do you find pet peeves? Pick me.
Or the dance monkey dance.
Hate
Suckers, like
All 3. It just gets me, you know.
Not even just that, like people who are tryhards.
That's all with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one word to describe all of that.
Tryhard.
Yeah.
Or fit my personality and persona depending on who I'm around.
Okay.
Because one, I don't think everybody deserves to see the personality that I actually have. Only because all y'all hoes is fake. But I'm just
That to me though, I don't know. It depends. You actually being fake, y'all, like if you put on the face to that you're so likable, so nice and blah blah, but then you turn around and start doing people dirty, that's different from what you're doing, which is you don't deserve to see how I actually act when I'm comfortable, because I'm not comfortable.
Yeah, that's most.
So-
Yeah, y'all know I'll be quiet. It's only because I'm not comfortable.
Yeah.
That's literally it. If I'm
Honestly.
not talking and I'm like quiet or in my circle, I'm either just uncomfortable, not comfortable, or in my own zone and not even hearing what's going on. Yeah. But in others also, trying to fit your personality to certain people and then changing it in a way, how do I word this? Like what do when they get a new girl and they try to fit that persona specifically for them. Those are the people that I don't like, because that's weird. What I'm doing, I'm just nervous, y'all. I'm just nervous. So, and then again, half of y'all be y'all call anything weird.
Yeah. And then be doing weird shit.
And then again, y'all be ableist, so I'm definitely not gonna show who I am around y'all, because I am one with a disability. So for you to make like comments and stuff about people or whatever, I'll be like, damn, I'm over here on that spectrum. Like,
Hypocrite, like, you shouldn't be doing this. Didn't you go this, and this?
wait, what's that personality trait? I think I seen it in like a couple of people at school or parties. They'd be like, yeah, like, like I don't even know what words to come out my mouth.
No,
because
that's it.
That's the sounds that they make. Like,
Pick me. That's exactly what it
okay,
is.
like that shit is so weird.
She said, oh.
Des,
suckers.
are you one? If you have no home training, like at a restaurant, what is this?
It's a job.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it. Or no, personality. I can't do nonchalant. If you're the nonchalant that thinks nonchalant is not caring, you, because that's weird. That's not nonchalant.
Inconsiderate.
Literally, like
Or
inconsiderate.
people that they hold on. Y'all hold on to that nonchalant word so.
So that got you on a chokehold. Whole time y'all just assholes.
Or you're lonely, or you're depressed.
Literally, like nonchalant. Like I know what nonchalant is not. Like I know what nonchalant is like. You know what nonchalant is like. You know what nonchalant is like. Why are y'all just using this word loosely? Because y'all don't even be nonchalant.
You know about people that think everything is toxic? That used to blow my whole entire or people that just take things way too seriously. That also blows my shit.
Oh yeah. Or I think there was a TikTok post I reposted. It was like, if I'm talking to somebody, I'm like, oh, well, the world can be like this, and that, and they'd be like, well, you know, the world will never be like that. You know, because you can't open your mind to new possibilities. Let's not bring that over here.
Ooh.
Like, if I were to say the cure for world hunger could be this, that, well, that will never happen.
So pessimistic people.
Yeah, I don't like that. Because why are you so angry? Why are you so negative? Why do you think everything is not gonna happen? Where's the optimism? Like, well, I can say, oh, I'm gonna have a good day. No, you're not. Bonus question or was that? Yeah.
No, there's one more. What are your personal signs that your mental health is declining?
Isolation.
For you?
Yes.
I would say isolation.
No.
I feel like I'm watching a super read right now.
What'd you say?
I said I felt like I was watching a super read when you went.
No, after that.
I was like, I don't know. I was gonna say isolation as well, but I just feel like recently I've just been calm. I guess when I don't eat, when I forget to eat, when I start forgetting to eat, when I start forgetting everything. Cause sometimes I'll start to remember, like basic things that people would fucking remember that you have to do, that you have to get done, whatever. But when I start forgetting everything, when I start not caring about whatever the hell's going on around me, I think that's it. Those are my big ones.
I think mine would probably be sleeping. Yeah. Because usually I'll feel it beforehand, or like my brain starts doing what the brain does. Well, I'll get extremely sad the night before. But again, that's why I'm confused on if it could be BPD or it could not, because it hits randomly. And when it hits randomly, it's like I don't really know the signs beforehand, or I'm usually always in that constant state for a long time. So when I'm out of that state, I'm like, oh damn, I was just depressed for that long? Damn. But yeah, I'd probably just sleep a lot. And I'll be really sad the night before. Yeah. I mean, isolation, I'm pretty isolated already.
Yeah.
So, but that's how I like it. It's not, I prefer isolation as, yeah, I just like my own space. I enjoy my own company. That's it. But when I'm sad, I'm gonna be asleep. Probably more naps throughout the day too.
Yeah, I got to the point at one point where I just wanted to be asleep all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely get that.
I said isolation.
That's it? Okay. Well, bonus question. What is your personal heaven? Like I said, this is very general. It could be literally anything.
Comfortability. I don't have to worry about money, time, space, whatever the fuck.
So success and wealth. Like,
I'm good and everybody else around me is good.
y'all know I'm gonna say food. But like, if it had to be like a place or a state of being, shit, I would say the same thing. But if it were like an actual place, it would be somewhere that it'd be on the beach, it'd be hot as f. One of the places that I want to like go, I want to go to Costa Rica, I want to go to Aruba, I want to go to like those places like that. So
I rather went to Costa Rica for
Yeah.
school.
oh wow.
Yeah, if it's a place, then it's definitely gonna be somewhere with sun. Yeah, there's some nice sun, some just pretty views, probably flowers and a lot of land. That's what I like to look at while lounging in the sun. I hate sand. Don't like sand on my feet. I don't like the texture of sand, but I'll lay in the sand with the blanket under. I just hate fucking hate the way that shit feel. But I like hot sand on my feet. That feel good. But yeah, place wise, it'll just be something like that. But personal heaven, like music.
I love music.
Man, I stopped listening to music because I got AirPods. I'm so used to having headphones or like wires and shit. I'm not gonna keep. I keep misplacing my AirPods. But I love music. But I don't like just any music. I like music that makes me feel. And I like music that makes me move.
Yeah.
Specifically. So.
Speaking of moving, if I had my own place to dance, I want a dance studio in my house. I've always said that.
Thank you for tuning in. We'll be recording next Thursday.
No, we're not.
Thank you for watching episode 16.
Don't thank us. We're not thanking you. Fuck.
Is there anything else? Cameron's birthday's coming up. Make sure.
My birthday's Saturday.
His daily door up in his beach.
Kimiana and this bitch.
Killer Kimmy and this bitch. Y'all already know that. Ew, that don't even sound right.
One day like
that. Killer Kimmy and this bitch. Bye. Damn, homie. So back when I was 6, I knew that Desiree was gonna be in my life because my dream said Desiree, and then after the dream said Desiree, it said Kimmy.
She's making up bullshit.
Am I?